Hey guys, welcome to my little build. So today I'm basically starting off here with not really much of a concept except that I want to make like a really unique looking cafe. So right now, as you can see, I'm like figuring out how to build those giant roof windows that's meant to be like giant windows, like slanted walls. Um, Obviously, I am not the smartest person here, but eventually I figure it out. And I want to say that I learned how to do these from Simproved, so I'll leave a link to her channel in the description, but not that she really needs my help because she's a lot more popular than I am, so. But anyways, I finally figure out how to do it. And so this cafe is going to have giant wall windows, and it's going to let in, it actually ends up being really pretty because it lets in a lot of natural light and takes some really good screenshots. So right now I've barely even figured out the layout of this build. I'm Later on I realized that I didn't even plan for bathrooms. So you'll see what I ended up doing later on. So here I am just like plopping down a ceiling, and so by the time I got to this point, I decided that what this cafe was going to be was it was going to be like a renovated warehouse or barn or something like that. So with a very industrial sort of theme. So something that's pretty trendy these days is like industrial themed places. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm sure some of you know what I'm talking about. It seems to be a trend, right? Like the whole industrial thing with like a lot of plants and stuff. I like it though. I think it looks nice. So here I am trying to fit a door, and I ended up going with that one because it's 3 tiles. And I used the get to work windows because I thought that I don't know, for some reason they worked. I don't normally use those windows for almost anything unless I'm specifically trying to make something look retail. But with this sort of aesthetic or design, it seemed to work. Yeah, so that little bump out right there, I meant to be as just kind of like an add-on to the warehouse or barn that it originally was. Um, so now I'm adding in a little parking lot using some debug cars. Super cute. I find this awning in debug, and I'm not 100% sure of my choice here with the awning, to be honest with you. I thought I was being kind of clever, like this is an awning that we don't really see because it's in debug, but I don't know. Was it a good decision? I'm not sure. I had to put those pillars there because, or those columns, whatever they're called, because otherwise it didn't make much sense. Now that I think about it, I could have done something a little bit more creative with that awning thing. So, coulda, shoulda, woulda. Anyways, I use a lot of those island living bushes because I think that they're really pretty. I actually really like them. And I actually only just now downloaded that expansion pack and bought it because it was on sale. It's on sale. And to be honest, I wasn't really interested in the island living pack, gonna be honest, because a lot of people were saying that they were kind of disappointed with the lack of gameplay. Um, and based off of all the videos that I watched, I was kind of disappointed too because it seemed pretty lackluster. But I do like a lot of the build items, so when I saw it for half off, I was like, yeah, I'll buy this expansion pack for basically like what the build items are worth. So yeah, anyways, about those fountains. I don't really know. I end up only keeping one of the fountains. I get rid of the 2 external ones because there wasn't really a whole ton of room for extra tables and chairs and stuff like that, which is obviously important because it's a cafe. Fountains are less important than tables. So anyways, oh yeah, so basically my whole goal for this cafe was that I wanted it to be like an influencer place. So like if your sim has a little bit of fame and they're on simstagram, you know, if you have get famous pack, they can come here and they can take a bunch of like really trendy, like chic pictures of themselves and like get a lot of followers. Yay! So this place actually lends itself to some pretty good pictures, I would say. Not to The only reason why I'm saying that is because the way how I used the windows, the giant window walls, is those pieces are actually roofs, right? So technically, this is an open room, which means that the game uses outdoor lighting for the inside of this build. So the pictures actually end up looking pretty nice. In fact, I think it makes it look nicer than this build actually looks. I wouldn't say that this is like the greatest looking cafe ever, but you can get some cool screenshots, I think, and you'll see at the end of this video. So yeah, when do I figure out that I don't have bathrooms in this cafe? It's coming up soon. I think it's coming up soon that I realize, oh shit, I don't have any bathrooms in this cafe. And I don't think I actually noticed until I saw it in like the build requirements or the lot requirements or something. So yeah, you'll see it a bit. So what I end up doing is I actually end up building underground for the bathroom, so they actually do have to walk downstairs to get the bathroom. It works, you know, it's fine. A lot of EA builds do that. Not that we should model ourselves after EA builds, but oh well. You live and you learn, I suppose. I guess it kind of makes sense if it's like a renovated place. Eh. Okay, so this is where I start building the bathroom. And there's honestly not much to say about it. I built a little basement. I fidget around with it, and I added some of those stalls from the Discovery University pack. And yeah, there's not really much to say about it aside that it works and it completes the lot of requirements, and your sim needs bathrooms. Whenever I build public restrooms, I feel like I always have to use those get to work soap dispensers and towel dispensers, like paper towel dispensers, because it's like otherwise it just doesn't look like a public restroom to me. I don't know. I mean, now that we have the stalls, like definitely you can make some accurate public restrooms in this game now. And I think at this point, at this point, I realized that the game kind of wants me to put down some regular chairs for this cafe, you know, as opposed to those, like, for some reason, those bar stools don't count as dining chairs. I feel like that's kind of an oversight, but anyways, just putting down some chalkboard menus. I had to look for these chalkboard menus. For some reason, I had a hard time finding them. I don't really know why. Sometimes I have a hard time finding them, sometimes I don't. You know, there is some organization to the object catalog in this game, but I feel like it could be better, because sometimes you really do have to spend a few minutes scrolling and looking, aside from the debug items. Like, you have to spend like a hot minute searching for things every once in a while. It's kind of nuts, but yeah, so now I think we're just kind of in the finishing touches stage. Like, I'm just kind of decorating it, and making it look cute, making it look chic, or I don't even know what chic means, let's be honest. It's just a trendy word I've been hearing lately. It's like, oh my god, it's so chic, I love it. I don't know, can something industrial also be chic? If you know if you know what I mean or what I'm trying to ask, let me know in the comments. Please. What does chic mean? Just dropping down some signage on the front and on the side. Some signage, I believe from Dine Out. Okay, yeah, we're literally almost done with this build. So there's not really much else to say about it. And yeah, I'm just gonna let it play and I'll talk more about it in the screenshots. I think right now, I like to put whenever I'm building, I put my lot on night mode so I can test out the lighting. I always have to do that because sometimes when it's nighttime, what am I saying? I don't know. Sometimes when it turns night and when it turns dark and I realize I don't really have enough lighting in the build, it irritates me. Anyways, apparently I have like a 3rd grade level of English vocabulary. At least when I'm recording videos, I swear I sound a little bit smarter when I'm not recording a video. Putting more foliage, oh yeah, because the outside with the giant windows looked a little bit barren. It needed some landscaping. Put some actually move those trees because they ended up blocking the pictures in the Sims gallery, so I ended up getting rid of those trees. I hate it when trees block the view of your build in the Sims gallery. It's annoying. I end up choosing different lot traits, so ignore that. Anyways, here are the lovely screenshots I was able to get. So here's one from the front with the parking lots with the expensive cars. And here's, oh, this is actually a back entrance. All right, so this is a Sam walking in and she's like, ooh, I can take some good simstagram pictures here. Oh my god, look. I'm actually kind of proud of some of these screenshots, not gonna lie. I do enjoy them. I enjoy them a lot. I think they look very nice. The lighting really does lend itself pretty well, especially with the aesthetic. And here's a picture of Moira Fires with her summer outfit. Isn't that nice? Anyways, thank you so much for watching this cafe build that I did. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks, bye.